In this video, I'm going to show you the best mini laptops you can get at every price range. No matter your budget, I will help you find the best pick for your needs. Let's go. First, we are going to take a look at the best options in the under $500 range. First, we have the Lenovo IdeaPad Duet 5 Chromebook. The star of the show is its beautiful 13.3-inch OLED screen, which makes watching videos an absolute joy and is a feature I would not expect in this price range. I really enjoyed its 2-in-1 design that lets me use it as a tablet, and the battery life is just fantastic, lasting all day and then some. The downside is that its Snapdragon processor can feel a bit slow if you're multitasking heavily, and the flexible keyboard can be a bit awkward to use unless you are at a desk. Next, we have the Lenovo IdeaPad Slim 3 Chromebook 14. This one feels much more like a classic laptop, and its full-size keyboard is way more comfortable for typing long documents compared to the Duet 5's floppy one. It generally packs an Intel Core i3 processor, which provides a noticeably snappier experience for web browsing than the Duet, and I appreciate that it includes more ports like USB-A and a card reader, so I do not need a dongle. The trade-off is the screen, as its 14-inch display is a standard LCD that looks quite dull and washed out, especially right after you have seen that beautiful OLED on the Duet. Finally, we have the Asus ZenBook 14 OLED. Honestly, if you can find this under $500, it feels like a total cheat code, as it's a full-fledged Windows laptop with an aluminum body that feels way more premium than the two Chromebooks. Not only does it have a gorgeous 14-inch OLED screen like the Duet, but it is often a higher resolution with a 90Hz refresh rate that makes scrolling feel incredibly smooth, and its processor is significantly more powerful for real work. The catch is that this price is extremely rare, so you'll be hunting for a deal, and all that power means the battery life is just not going to compete with the marathon-running Duet 5. Next, we are going to take a look at the best options in the $500 to $800 range. First, we have the Acer SwiftGo 14. What I noticed right away is the incredible performance from its Intel Core Ultra processor, and that optional OLED screen is just stunning for the price. It feels very light for a 14-inch machine, and I appreciate that it has a full range of ports like HDMI and USB-A, which is something you lose on the thinner Asus model. The only real downsides for me were the battery life, which was just average, and the cooling fans can get noticeably loud when you're pushing it with demanding applications. Next, we have the Asus ZenBook S13 OLED UX 5304. This laptop is unbelievably thin and weighs just around 1 kilogram, making it the most portable of these three by a long shot. The build quality feels very premium, and that 2.8K OLED screen is the best I have seen in this category, but that slim profile means you are giving up ports and will need to carry adapters. While its processor is plenty fast for everyday use, the keyboard keys do not travel very far down when you press them, which felt a little strange compared to the deep, comfortable keys on the Lenovo. Finally, we have the Lenovo Yoga 7 2-in-1 14. Its biggest trick is a 360-degree hinge that lets you flip the screen all the way around, turning it into a pretty functional, if chunky, tablet. I have to say, Lenovo's keyboard is fantastic and easily the most comfortable one to type on for long periods, but that flexible hinge adds extra weight, making it the heaviest of the three. Performance from the AMD Ryzen 7000 series processor is great, and the battery lasts a good while, though the glossy touch display is quite reflective, which can be annoying in bright environments. Next, we are going to take a look at the best options in the $800 to $1,200 range. First, we have the Apple MacBook Air 13 with the M3 chip. The performance from the new M3 chip is incredibly fast for a machine this thin, and I love that it runs completely silent with no fan, which is a big difference you will notice compared to the HP Spectre Underload. The battery life is easily the best of the bunch. I could go a full day and then some without even thinking about the charger, but you are stuck with only 2 Thunderbolt ports, which feels very restrictive next to the competition. Its Liquid Retina display is wonderfully sharp and bright for daily work, although it lacks the touch and pen features of the Spectre, and the base model's 8GB of memory can feel a little tight if you're a heavy multitasker. Next, we have the HP Dragonfly G4. This thing is fantastically light, weighing just over 1 kilogram, making it noticeably easier to carry around all day than both the MacBook Air and the Spectre. I found its taller, 3:2 aspect ratio screen, great for getting work done, and its 5-megapixel webcam is miles better for video calls than the cameras on the other two, even if the general processor speed does not quite match the raw power of the MacBook's M3 chip. The keyboard is an absolute dream to type on for long periods, a real standout feature, though its professional corporate design might seem a bit plain next to the flashier look of the Spectre X360. Finally, we have the HP Spectre X360. The key feature here is its amazing versatility. I could flip the screen all the way around to use it as a powerful tablet, and the included stylus is perfect for taking notes, something neither the Dragonfly nor the MacBook Air can do at all. The optional 90Hz OLED display is simply the best screen of the three, with perfect blacks and stunningly vibrant colors that make video and photos look incredible. All that flexibility does make it the heaviest of the three laptops, and its battery life, while fine for a normal day, just cannot last as long as the MacBook Air, especially when powering that gorgeous but power-hungry OLED screen. Next, we're going to take a look at the best options in the $1,200 to $1,600 range. First, we have the Apple MacBook Pro 14. The M-series chip inside delivers absolutely incredible speed for demanding tasks like video editing, and the Liquid Retina XDR display with its 120Hz ProMotion technology is easily the best screen I've ever seen on a laptop this size. You get legendary all-day battery life that puts the Lenovo competition to shame, but you are paying a premium as it starts at the very top of this budget, and port selection is more limited than the ThinkPad. While it feels incredibly solid, it is a bit thicker and heavier than the Yoga 9i, and the notch at the top of the display can be a little distracting when you first start using it. Next, we have the Lenovo Yoga 9 i14 Gen 9. This is the most versatile of the bunch thanks to its 360-degree hinge that lets you flip it into a tablet, and the rotating soundbar in that hinge produces audio that is shockingly loud and clear, far better than the ThinkPad. I love the vibrant and super sharp OLED screen option that makes movies look amazing, but its glossy finish is a fingerprint magnet and can be very reflective compared to the MacBook screen. It's impressively thin and light, but the battery life with its Intel Core Ultra processor can't quite compete with the marathon endurance of the MacBook Pro, and it has fewer legacy ports than its ThinkPad cousin. Finally, we have the Lenovo ThinkPad T14s Gen 6. This machine is all about productivity and durability. It feels tough enough to survive anything, and its keyboard is the most comfortable I have ever typed on, making it a dream for long writing sessions. It's the most practical laptop here, with a great selection of ports, including old-school USB-A, so you can ditch the dongles, but its design is very corporate and lacks the stylish flair of the Yoga or the MacBook. While it's great for office work, its standard display and speakers are noticeably less impressive for watching movies compared to the other two, and its graphics performance isn't built for the heavy creative workloads the MacBook Pro eats for breakfast. Next, we're going to take a look at the best options in the $1,600 plus range. First, we have the Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Carbon Gen 13 Aura Edition. This thing is a powerhouse, packing the new Snapdragon X Elite processor into that classic rock-solid ThinkPad body with its amazing keyboard, and this special edition has a cool visual flair on the lid. Its 14-inch screen is gorgeous and gives you more space to work with, but I felt it was definitely the largest of the three, which might be a bit big for those wanting a true mini experience. You are getting incredible performance and that legendary ThinkPad reliability, but it comes with a very high price tag and the potential for a few software compatibility bumps on this new ARM-based chip. Next, we have the MSI Prestige 13 AI Plus. When I picked this up, it felt ridiculously light, coming in at under 1 kilogram, which is noticeably lighter than the ThinkPad, and it is powered by Intel's latest Core Ultra Lunar Lake chip. While it is certainly the most portable of the bunch, the chassis has a bit more flex and does not feel quite as dense or premium in my hands as the X1 Carbon. The huge 75 watt-hour battery is the real star here, promising some of the best battery life in its class, making it a fantastic travel partner even if the keyboard and trackpad feel good, but not quite as excellent as the Lenovo's. Finally, we have the Microsoft Surface Pro 11th Edition. This is the ultimate 2-in-1, a completely silent tablet that transforms into a laptop, and its optional tandem OLED screen is so vibrant and crisp it makes the other displays look a bit washed out. The new Flex keyboard can now be used while detached from the screen, which is a neat trick, but I found the whole kickstand and keyboard setup is still more awkward to use on my lap compared to the traditional clamshells from MSI and Lenovo. Its versatility is incredible if you really want both a tablet and a computer, but remember, you have to buy that keyboard and pen separately, easily making it the most expensive choice here once you get all the required parts. Thanks for watching. I hope this video was helpful to you. If you found this video to be helpful, leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this in the future.